minutes from June in the packet. I saw the minutes from June in there. I couldn't figure out why they were. That was before my time.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Thank you all for attending tonight's Barrow County School Board meeting. We're going to start out with the invocation and pledge. Ms. Beverly Kelly.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for giving us this day. Lord, thank you for allowing us to serve the citizens and the children of this district. Lord, I know a lot of times, a lot of decisions we make are very tough, but I know that you called each of us to serve for times such as this. I know we take it very seriously, and but I feel very confident that each of us really cares about each of these children in this district, and we really seek your face and seek your guidance when we make decisions. And I just pray that you be with us and that we hear your voice when we make more decisions about where to go. In your precious and holy name I pray, amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Ms. Kelly. Dr. McMichael, you have a video to share with us.
I do want to do a little bragging on one of our programs we've got going on. It's the Newcomer Academy, and a little bragging on some of our staff. Michael Jones did put a video together showcasing the teachers and the students, and it's just phenomenal. So wanted to present that to you all. And if the technology works the way it's supposed to.
Hello, my name is Ruben.
My name is Enver Bautista.
Joel Garcia.
Tenodaya Tuluco.
Ricardo Rubio Rivera.
My name is Snowy.
Sarita Mitric.
Marco.
My name is Rosa.
René Garcia.
Estiara.
Juan Martín.
Alexis Lem.
Lisette.
I am Jesus.
Jennifer Jimenez. Fernando.
Juan Esteban Satizal.
Teresa.
I'm Esteve Galindo. I'm from El Salvador.
High school students as they transition to life in the United States. Since its inception, the Newcomer Academy has served students coming from all over the world with many different language backgrounds. Instructors work closely with students to develop their English proficiency and provide support in their academic classes. Additionally, the Newcomer Academy serves to support students with the many unique challenges of adapting to life in a new culture surrounded by a new language. This means everything from previewing each day's lunch menu and discussing the foods being served, to assisting students in researching and planning for future careers.
We accept students from all over the world and become a close-knit family, so their cultures automatically come in with them in organic and inorganic ways.
We can put aside the fitting in because they find a commonality in their differences that they're not going to find in the larger high school.
Getting to know our students and their backgrounds and sharing with each other, that's kind of the foundation where we go from, and everything is based on that.
Newcomer has been so great in providing that community and those people that they feel comfortable talking to, asking questions, to show them the ropes and just how to navigate the day.
And they also work with them on some of their academic deficits, and so when they come back to me in the classroom, I see improvement from them that they got from the Newcomer Academy.
When newcomers arrive in the U.S., they are often overwhelmed and apprehensive about their new surroundings. They are in desperate need of a safe space to adjust and an advocate they can rely on. The Newcomer Academy is honored to play this role in students' lives until they feel confident and prepared to move on independently. Even after transitioning out of the program, instructors maintain communication with students, families, and colleagues, allowing for a gradual release into the mainstream classes.
First, I didn't want to go to school because I was like, oh, they want to speak another language and I don't know how to speak it.
Leaving friends, leaving family, leaving your background and moving to a new place is hard.
Sometimes it's hard because when I try to speak English, it's so difficult for me.
When I saw that there was like a lot of people like in my situation, it kind of made me feel like I was not alone.
They help people from other countries and they make them feel like part of the US. They make them feel like home.
Newcomer students typically stay in the program for 1 academic year, depending on their specific needs. During their time in the Newcomer Academy, students are supported and cared for by our passionate Newcomer team, who welcome and respect the diverse cultures represented. The Newcomer Academy instructors work closely with students and families to address specific needs, monitor student progress, and connect families to community resources to help each and every student thrive.
The most important goal of the Newcomer Academy is to make our students feel safe, comfortable, and accepted. We want our students to have a place and a face that is familiar, where they know that their needs will be met and that someone will advocate for them.
We really become a family, and they have each other to support, to offer the support, and they have us. It takes some work to get through, but that is our daily goal.
I care about these students and I want them to be successful. So it makes me really proud when they come back from Newcomer Academy and I can tell that they've been working on certain communication skills or academic skills, and I see them grow so much throughout the course of the year, and it just makes me really proud of them.
Allowing them to know that they have our support and our help in any way that they need us is the most powerful thing that we can offer.
The teachers are really able to get to know their students, to wrap their arms around them as newcomers, while also teaching them important academic skills and helping them to acquire the language. It's a remarkable program, and it's very important to the Barrow County community.
The students and teachers at the Newcomer Academy are a close-knit community of people who support one another and value cultural inclusion. Students learn and grow alongside their peers who are also experiencing similar challenges of adjusting to new culture and language. The Newcomer Academy instructors employ culturally responsive teaching and work hard to ensure equity of opportunities for newcomer students.
It's a very good program for the people to arrive to the United States.
They make me feel better and comfortable.
The academy is maybe the best thing for people like me.
It makes me feel like I'm not the only one that is trying to learn other language and starting a new life.
Miss Wilson and Miss Fry were the best teachers that I had in my life. Like really, they're so nice.
When you need help in your class, they help you.
It has been a great help for me and to improve my English.
The teachers can explain what we know, understand.
Our teachers care about us in school and out.
I really like the support give me and give us my classmates. It helps a lot and it's a good program.
Each day you're gonna be there is gonna be better.
During the 2020-2021 school year, the Newcomer Academy expanded to serve elementary and middle school newcomers through virtual learning environments. The next few years will continue to show growth as the program expands to reach and serve newcomers of all ages. Working with newcomers is challenging and rewarding work. The Newcomer Academy is proud to continue the tradition of being Barrow bold.
I can't imagine these students without this program. I think that in and of itself shows how valuable the program is.
I hope the program grows to meet the needs of our students and our growing ESOL population. I hope we're able to add instructors and serve students from kindergarten all the way through 12th grade.
I think that was probably one of the best years of my life when I was in newcomers.
Newcomer Academy is the best academy in the world.
I love Newcomer Academy.
For more information about the Newcomer Academy, visit our website or follow us on social media.
Again, just a good feel good. Things the way they're supposed to be done in the right way. And actually, I had one of the deputy superintendents from the State Department reached out last week to me and asked if how they had seen it and asked if they could share that with other districts across the state. Of course, absolutely. It's a way to bring folks in, make them part of our community and part of our country, and follow it the right way. So, and the staff out there doing an amazing job growing that program and taking it at a good pace. And really a strong piece. It's one of the things that's going on across the system that makes Barrow such a strong place to be.
Man, continues our focus to be innovative too.
Absolutely.
Very good. Great job, Michael. All righty, let's move on to approve the minutes. First of all, we're going to go back to a June 23rd called meeting where we interviewed candidates to replace Debbie. Can I get approval for those minutes? 23rd.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Meeting minutes from 9/7 board meeting. Motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? And our meeting minutes from our work session on September 28th. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor? And then our agenda for tonight, motion to approve.
So moved. Second.
Ms. Maloof, Ms. Kelly, second. All in favor? Okay. And I need approval for committees to meet.
So moved.
In a second.
Second.
All in favor? Okay. Very good. Dr. McMichael, some recognition
We
tonight.
do. We have quite a number. I think Zaxbys has been a great partner with us across the district, and we're honored to have representatives here, and they've got some grants to give out to about 25 of our star teachers with us today. So awesome. Ms. Ellen Petrie, I will let you do the honors and I'll come down.
Thank you. We are so excited to have Sydney Faulkner and Jake Faulkner of Zaxby's with us tonight to help present these grants. There were over 40 grant applications this year and 22 were selected. That will serve over 6,000 students at 13 of our schools and programs. So that is a significant impact. The average grant was $445 each. So the overall gift from Zaxby's to our school system is $9,804.01. So we just appreciate Zaxby's so much. This is the third year of our district partnership and the third year of the Zaxby's Urgency to Serve grants. And Urgency to Serve is a complete company emphasis for Zaxby's, and we just appreciate them so much. Dr. McMichael is going to present the certificates as I call your name. There are a few people that aren't here today for various reasons. And I think Sydney's going to present the checks. So when I call your name, please come up. The first one's from Auburn Elementary School, Kayla Brand. Her grant was Read Aloud to Leading Proud. Congratulations. The next one is Suzanne Rowley from Bethlehem Elementary School, Guided Reading Books for EIP. Our next grant is from Holsenbeck Elementary, Amanda Durant, Ceramic Slab Creations. Another Holsenbeck Elementary School grant is Cindy Bryan, Little Spot Skills, Social Emotional Learning. The next one is from Winder Elementary School, and that's Tammy Privet. And the name of her grant was Kinder Can Code. And I didn't see Miss Privet come in. Okay. Yeah. The next one is from Yargo Elementary, Dr. Scott Moore, digital piano for music for his music classroom. The next one is from Yargo as well. It's Dr. Patrice Bennett, Leaders in Us. And she had a co-writer, Miss Sandy Bradshaw, for Leaders in Us. Are either one of those in attendance tonight? Okay, we missed them. The next one is Christy Towers from Yargo Elementary. And Sandy Crane, sorry. Teacher's Toolbox. The next one is Jill Woolery from Bear Creek Middle School, and she also serves Holsenbeck Elementary, Mobile Speech Language Materials. The next one's Cindy Deaton from Bear Creek Middle School, Urgency to Serve, Reading for Small Groups. The next one's from Bear Creek, Dr. Tanya Harbin, Earth's Changing Landscape, Earth Science. Our next one wasn't able to be here tonight, Kaylin Littleton. And she was from Westside Middle, and that's Nearpod Gold membership. I'll deliver that tomorrow. The next one's Appalachia High School, Amanda Pugh, for the CERT program for her Intro to Law class. The next one is for BASA, Dr. Ann Locke Ridgway, First You March, Then You Run. Dr. Ridgway is a repeat winner. I think this gets close to completing her series.
It's the new book.
On the new book.
Series. Okay, so there'll be 4 books.
All right. The next one's for BASA, April Ballinger, Tooling Around the Goober State. The next one for BASA is Casey Nissenbaum, the Young Adult Reading Initiative. Also for BASA, Charles Clark, BASA Poetry Polls. Those are going to be awesome. And for BASA, Gretchen Hollingsworth, Stories That Must Be Told. For Wyandotte High School, Amy Bosdorf, Bridge the Gap with Books. And she had a co-writer, April Williams, with Bridge the Gap with Books. The next one with AIM and BASA is Ashley Bailey, and she wasn't able to join us tonight. Hers is Kid Tested, Teacher Approved PL Series. And the next one from AIM, Kristen Fuqua, Solar Solutions. And the next one is Sims Academy, Annabelle Snyder. We just saw her on that video. Barrow Book Boxes. Just congratulations to each one of these teachers. It was very rewarding just to read your grant proposals and take a sneak peek into their classrooms. Sydney, you want to say anything? But they really enjoyed it. Now we want to play a video message from Todd Faulkner. And he wasn't able to join us tonight, but I think you'll really enjoy his message.
Urgency to serve. Urgency to serve is something we strive for every day at Zaxby's. Sometimes we may fall short, but I can assure you it's not for lack of effort. This is our primary focus in each store. We have been a partner with several Barrow schools over the years since we opened our doors in 1998. Since becoming a district partner in education, this is our 3rd year of budgeting over $7,500 in Zaxbys Grants to Barrow County school system educators. Each year, the participation and creativity have grown. In 2019 and 2020, our grants total close to $9,000 each year. This year, with just under 10,000, which speaks volumes about the innovation of Barrow County school system educators and their passion for students. I've always read the grants, but the past 2 years, I was Director of Training, Heather Jenkins, and our Director of Operations, Shane Embry, scored the rubrics and were the decision makers that executed the approval process, because I always wanted to help serve in this way. This year, our marketing coordinator, Cindy Faulkner, and myself took on the grant review, evaluation, and approval process, and I grossly underestimated the difficulty of saying no. We had 38 grant proposals and approved 22 this year. Some are clear-cut winners, like the digital piano for Mr. Moore's music class at Yargo, the Barrow Book Box Service project by Ms. Snyder and her students in order to share free books in areas of the county where residents may have few books in their homes. Last year's favorite grant was Russell Middle School's Special Education Coffee Pod Cart to provide students with on-the-job training skills while using the income generated from the cart to purchase more items for the classroom. For the most part, it was very difficult turning down any of these needs identified by Barrow County school system teachers. It was fun to read the grants and take a bird's eye view into each teacher's hard work, creativity, and passions that have expanding opportunities for their kids. It was inspiring to say the least. I've heard everyone talk about Dr. McMichael's quote of being Barrow blessed, and now I am Barrow blessed, and when I first heard it, it took me a minute to process. Each year I get to know more educators, administrators, counselors, social workers, and support staff. Watching their teamwork and what it takes day in and day out to do things seems simple from an outsider's perspective, but are actually quite complex. These talents are often taken for granted by the general public. It is our hope that Zaxbys Grants, along with promoting literacy in elementary schools and math achievement in middle schools and other things we do, will help to demonstrate Zaxby's urgency to serve Barrow County school system educators and make their jobs a little easier, fulfilling, and rewarding. The school system and the Barrow County community have been very good to us over the years. The Zaxbys team is pleased to be able to give back in this way. The grants are one of the many ways we at Zaxbys want to serve you. Thank you for the opportunity to be part of Barrow Bold team promoting student success.
Again, I just want to thank you all and Zaxbys for the partnership. Thank you all. I know during writing grants and getting grants is a positive thing, but I also know how busy you all are, especially right now with everything that we're all dealing with. And just taking that extra time to write those and put yourself out there for the kids is an amazing thing for everyone to do too. So thank you so much for stepping out, and thank you all and Zaxbys and your dad for stepping up. And you know, that's one thing that we can always say about the Barrow community is the support we get as a school system is unmatched across the state. So thank you so much.
There's Zaxbys waiting for us. I'm just kidding. You too.
Okay, let's move on. I don't believe we have any visitors tonight, but we do have one request to appear. Ms. Tara Jones. Good evening.
First of all, I'd like to thank you guys for allowing me to speak in front of you. I'm here on behalf of the children of Barrow County, and I'm going to ask that you guys rescind your mask mandate. I'm not here to attack anybody. It's not who I am, but I think it's important to stand up for the children because they can't stand up for themselves. And I know that you guys are all doing a job. You are all trying to do the best for our children. I don't discount that in any kind of capacity. So I prepared something, but and I'll do my best to read it as fast as possible. As you know, wearing a mask has been based on the number of COVID-19 cases, which have been determined from a PCR test. The inventor of the PCR test, Carrie Mullis, who won a Nobel Prize for inventing this test in the 1990s, has officially stated The PCR test cannot be totally and should never be used as a tool for the diagnosis of infectious diseases, including COVID-19. He's on video from March of this year stating that Dr. Fauci doesn't know anything about anything, and I would say that to his face. As of July of this year, the CDC has revoked these tests for throwing over 90% false positives. Therefore, our children, faculty, and staff are being forced to wear masks for 8 hours, including during recess, based upon a test that throws over a 90% false positive, which means the number of actual cases of COVID-19 aren't accurate at all. I'd like to know what law is in place that supersedes our parental rights over our children to force them to wear masks. Do you know what law that is? Is there a law? I'm not trying to be flippant, I'm just asking. I don't think there is one. That's because there isn't one. We started this meeting out with a prayer, so you know God gave us our rights. You know that. That's one of the things I like about this county when I moved here is that you start this meeting with the prayer. It's pretty awesome. So our Constitution is based upon God's given rights and the 10 Commandments. And nowhere in there does it say that we should be forced to wear masks. We're free people. We shouldn't be wearing a mask. When illegal aliens are coming across our borders by tens of thousands and not wearing masks, they're not being tested for COVID or they're not being vaccinated. Why are we asking to put masks on our children? When Hollywood elite and last month's Emmys, none of them wore masks. Why are we being asked to put masks on our children? When the US government is not being forced to wear masks and they are exempt from taking the vaccine, by the way, that should tell you something. Why are we being asked to put masks on our children? When college stadiums over the weekends are filled with over 100,000 people not wearing masks and there is no increase in COVID cases, why are we being asked to put masks on our children? It's obvious to me that some of you clearly don't believe in masks or you'd be wearing them. Some of you are not wearing them, and that makes me very happy. But there are some of you who have had pictures taken when you work out at your gym, you're not wearing a mask. One of you attended a GOP meeting last month in a room of over 100 people without a mask. I'm not here to attack anybody. Let me be clear on that. I don't believe in masks. And let's be honest, I haven't worn one in 20 months. And if the science really did work, I'd be dead by now. I'm also not vaccinated, going on record. This has never been about the science or this virus from the beginning. In my humble opinion, it's been about money and how much each of the county's school systems are given by the federal government to do their will over our students. It puts you in a very difficult position. I'm not unaware of that. But as parents, I would ask you that it's time to stand up with our students, with us, with my friends who have come to support me and our children, some of whom don't even live in this county. Our freedom's at stake. And we as parents need to stand up for our children and do it for them because they can't do it for themselves. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Jones. Dr. Green? Ms. Houston?
Good evening. We will go over our regular financials for the month. Our first one will be the SPLOST report. We received $1,434,800.20 in September for our sales tax for education. That's 22.6% more than the previous year, 35.7% more than 19, 48.3% more than 18, 60% more than 17, and 71% more than 16. So thank you, Barrow County residents. Our next report, of course, is the financial summary. And we are at 25% of the fiscal year. The fund balance at September 30th, 2021 is $34,248,686. Our total revenues year to date, $25,123,170. Our total expenditures year to date, $36,567,703. Our revenues month to date were 8.9 million and our expenditures month to date 10.8 million. Our revenues are not above the target because our property taxes have not started coming in yet. The next report is just more detail of our general fund. Y'all have any questions, just stop me. We're going to move on to our these new reports that I've been giving y'all, the special revenue funds. And as I said, these are going to be slow to come in because they're reimbursable grants mostly, our school food nutrition program also. So our year-to-date revenues, $1,452,000, and our year-to-date expenses, $2.8 million. The next one is our enterprise fund. This will have no activity till the end of the year. And then the next fund is the capital projects funds. Our year-to-date revenues, 5.4 million or almost 5.5 million, and our year-to-date expenses, 5.3 million. And then our last one is our debt service. Our expenditures 3.6, or our revenue 3.6 million and expenditures 1.5 million. And that's all I have tonight. Any questions?
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Pearl? You're hiding in the back over there. Dr. Bolton? Okay, Ms. Beggs, anything for now? You're way in the back. Okay, I don't think we have any old business or clarified. Is Jenny here? Did I miss? Did you have anything?
Just the enrollment report.
Okay. Consent agenda. Fiscal 22 book purchases. Jennifer Houston, the superintendent recommends allowing all schools to exempt purchases of literacy and media center books and materials from the bidding process for school year 2021 and 2022. Maximum amount to spend $1.531,400 million. Golden Productions fiscal 21-22 contract. Ms. Houston, the superintendent recommends approving the amended contract with Golden Productions for a total of $80,004 in compensation for the 21-22 fiscal year. The superintendent also recommends a budget adjustment to increase the general fund expenditures by $25,004 for the difference. All future contract increases will be approved by the board during or before the budget process. Policy revision, DJED, bids and quotations. Ms. Houston, the superintendent recommends changes to policy DGED, bids and quotations, be placed on a table for public review until the next regularly scheduled meeting. Fiscal 2022 Board of Education meeting dates. The superintendent recommends the 2022 Board of Education meeting dates as presented. Authorization for committees to meet. We don't have anything currently going on. Yeah, we need a vote for the consent agenda. Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor? Okay. Next meeting date, October 12th. Anything else? Anything for the, okay.
Don't forget about the Tanya meetings.
Next Monday. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Bill, I was under the impression we were having a special call meeting.
We're gonna plan that
Okay.
next week.
For next week.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Probably gonna be Tuesday.
Tuesday. Got it.
Okay, thanks, everybody.
Thank you.